everybody. Sorry, my voice went. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to color back in my picture. I think I found what color. Well, I didn't find it, but I think I know what color I want to do her hair. And I think we're going to go with a brown. I haven't figured out if I want to put red highlights in it or if I want to put yellow highlights in it. But I will know here in just 1 second. I'm trying to find the colors here. What color? Might be easier if I use my swatch sheet. Because otherwise it'll take me forever to figure out what color I want. And I'm using Prismacolors. So let's find a brown that we want to use. Okay, I think I want to go with let's see, we'll go with PC 946. Not that I will have everything where it's supposed to be. Okay, PC 946. That's this one. And then I want to go with PC 1082. What is this? I wish these numbers were in order. Okay, 1082. Okay, there's 1082. And then we want to go with a little bit of a highlight. And I think we're going to go with I don't want too much of a crazy highlight. So let's go with I can't make up my mind, Sienna Brown or Terracotta. So we'll just pull both of them and then we'll see. Okay, Terracotta is 944. That's this one. And then Sierra is 945. And that's this one. Okay, guys. So let's see what we got here as far as colors. And we're going to do that on a test sheet. So we've got the dark brown. And then we've got the chocolate. Okay, now here comes do we want to go with the Sierra or Sienna? See, I don't think that's a whole lot of difference from the chocolate, really. Okay, so then we do another one right here. And then the chocolate. And then we'll do the terracotta. Okay, now I think that's going to give a nice highlighted color. Okay. Or do I want it? See, you guys? I don't know. That's not really going to be much of a highlight. I wonder what it would look like if we used all four. Okay, I'll try that. Watch your ears, I gotta sharpen this pencil. Okay, so I am not a real good one with doing hair. So as far as how this is going to turn out, I'm going to kind of give you a warning now because my methods are a lot different than everybody else's. Okay. I am not going to go in the highlighted area yet. To put down the first coat. I'm not going to worry about that area just yet. Just want to get a base coat done. So anyways, we had ham for dinner tonight. It was good. We played some ball with the dog yesterday. He was doing really good until he seen a squirrel. Yeah. Then his nose started working and his legs started working. And the next thing I know, he was staring up the tree because he treed the squirrel. Oh, bugger, he's fast. Got some legs on him, though. My grandchild went on a vacation last week, and I talked to her yesterday, I think it was, and I said, "How was your vacation?" She said, "It was the best vacation ever." Even better than Disney. I'm like, whoa, that was pretty big. She must have had a real good time. I'm going to say that's part of ribbon, just because of the way the edges look. So I'm not going to touch that. And yeah, big mouth outside. I was listening to some audiobooks, short stories, I should say. And man, some of those things can be pretty wild. You know, of course, most of them are all like romance or, you know, this person did this to me, that person did, you know, same as like listening to YouTube, only in a book. And most of the people are related. Okay, so that's the first part. So now I want to take the darker color and kind of do the same thing. But like I said, I don't flick, but I will lift my pencil up, kind of doing a, I don't know, like a line thing, I guess. Well, I guess I kind of do a little flick, I guess. But by the time we're done with the hair, I won't be flicking, I can guarantee that. I don't know why, I just kind of, it's like I get tired of flicking, I guess. I can't wait till summer vacation. And I say that because I don't have to worry about when I take her, but when she's got to go back home, she won't have school. Okay, I'm going to go up here. Kind of do the same thing. You know, there are days that I just want to say, I wish that dog from across the road would just like come over and play with my dog, because all he does is he'll come across and he'll torment mine. He'll like walk around the yard. He'll run over into the field behind us, but only far enough that, you know, my dog can see him, because my dog can't do that. So he pretty much torments my dog. But I'm kind of glad he won't come very close, because mine's got shots. I don't know if this one does or not. The family, you know, I don't know. I just don't know. So last thing I want is for them to either get into a big fight or my dog to catch like kennel cough or something. That would seriously upset me. I think I picked really good colors because I think this is going to look really nice when I'm done. If I don't screw it up before then. My brother-in-law's dog, poor baby, sick and probably going to lose an eye. And that kind of sucks. Alright, what do I need? I need pretty sure, is it this one? It is right now. I didn't get the whites in there by her hair. Okay, so I was using the dark. Let's use, we're going to finish the dark here and then we'll go on to the chocolate. I used the, the Sienna Brown. The first one. I wanted it to be blended in with the dark, that's why. I want it dark, I just don't want it real dark. And if you're going to put highlights in it, highlights should be all over the place, not just in certain areas. I'm a little shaky tonight. It's real nice out today. We had high 70s. Not a lot of wind, which is, kind of unusual for us. I swear I live in a wind tunnel. It gets so windy around here sometimes. I was telling my husband, I'm so glad summer's here. I really am. But we had cheeseburgers last night. And I love my garden tomatoes on a cheeseburger. But, of course, garden's not in just yet, so it's still too early. So on to chocolate. So, I couldn't believe I said it, but I did, you guys. I said I cannot wait until it's time for the tomatoes. Well, anybody that does a garden knows that tomatoes don't get ready until late summer, early fall. So yes, I said it, but I wasn't saying it because of the weather. I was just saying it because they're a lot better than store-bought tomatoes. Store-bought tomatoes are terrible. Oh my goodness. Crazy dog. Sorry, I had my drape open and it's getting dark, and it's just kind of weird sitting here with your drapes open. It's like when it's dark, it kind of gives you the willies. Not that I'm worried about it, but it just does. It gives you the willies. Whose channel was I watching the other day? Oh, Colorfully Optimistic. She was showing how she does her transparent jellyfish. It was kind of cool. I think she needs a little better lighting though, because you couldn't really see the color. Everything kind of looked almost black and white, sort of. I think it was just because she was in a hurry and she didn't put down a whole lot of pencil. She was just showing how to do it. But I always sit and say, well, I'm not sure I know how to do this. And I know how to do this because I was watching her and I would have done the same thing. So I'm not as bad as I thought I was. I just got to give myself a little bit more credit. But I think we're all like that. We're our own worst critics. And we really shouldn't be, because, we're not doing it to be judged. We're doing it to just kind of relax and enjoy. Oh, I'm liking this already. Okay, let's see. Let's go with I'm going to go in with a little terracotta. And I'm being light about it, and I'm not being very direct with it, because I don't want it to take over. I just want it to be a highlight. Okay, so now I want to go in with the Sienna Brown. And this time I'm going to go all the way we still have one more layer, guys, so you'll see when it's completely done how it's going to look. Right now it's in the stage that we call the ugly stage, but I think it actually looks pretty good, to be honest. Don't want to flit too much by the roses because I don't want something in them. So I want my layer areas to be just a tad bit lighter, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just going to leave it. Okay. Hi, Miss Taylor. How are you? Happy Saturday. I'm experimenting. Like I said, I think it's actually kind of looking really good right now. Okay, watch your ears. I need a sharp point on my pencils. You can't do hair with a dull point. Okay, I'm going back in with a darker color. We're going to darken up the edges just a little bit more. I don't want them too dark though. Farmers are planting the fields, and you know, it's to be expected. It's what they do. But I'll tell you, when they're planting and they're taking off, it's like the noisiest thing ever. If you have any windows open, you have to close them to hear the TV, because them going up and down the road. Oh, I forgot a spot. Them going up and down the road, you can't hear anything. It's so loud. Those trucks are worse than semis, or those tractors. Again, I don't want any real dark spots because I don't want her hair like blackish brown. I want it like a chocolate brown with some highlights. So I think we're achieving our goal. And I forgot to cover yours, guys. Okay. The chocolate, I forgot to do this inside here. Sorry if you can hear me breathing. It's allergies, I guess, sinuses. I don't know. I don't know what to call it anymore. It's just there. I know it's my sinuses for one, but my eyes are, not to sound gross or nothing, but my eyes are a little draining lately. All right, I'm gonna use my brush. Trying not to I keep forgetting to put on my glove. And I really need to in this book because I don't want my oils from my hand sitting on the book to mess up the colors. Sorry. I had a spot on my nail that was catching. I really need to cut these nails off. Okay. So where was I? I was talking about something. What was I talking about? My sinuses, and then I'm sorry, you guys. Went from one subject to the other and didn't finish either one. So if let's use the sienna. If I use, that's what I want in my brush. If I use the blender, then it's going to take away all my flicking, which makes it look like hair. But if I don't, I'm going to have all these white dots, or the white showing through. So I don't know, we'll see. What is this? It's the chocolate. You know, you would think sometimes my desk cleans because I can't keep a pencil from rolling. And I know my desk isn't slanted, so I don't know. All right, let's see. I'm just going to do it in just a little spot and then we'll see what it does. Because I don't want it to take away the total effect. Yeah, I think if I do it, it's going to take away the full effect. It's going to take away the effect because I don't like the way it looks now. So I'll just do it lightly. How's that? If you flick a pencil, how come you can't flick the blender, right? I'm just trying to watch out for the grayscale in it. It's good paper and everything, but you know, I don't know if the ink will still spread or not. Okay, I'm still liking it, still liking it. I think the color goes great with her skin tone. So you guys, while I'm doing this, color should we do the flowers? I'm thinking with her skin tone and her hair. I really like a yellow, but I'm thinking a yellow with a like a yellow orange is what I'm thinking. I think that'll make her hair pop. I need my Prisma white. I just want to lighten this up just a little bit. And the only way I know how to do that is with white. I don't want that line there to kind of blend in. I don't think I'm going to get rid of it now, but that's okay. I already blended it, so it's not going to go away now. But that's okay. Let's do yellow. Darker orange and a lighter, darker. Okay. So we do the same thing we do with these that we did with the browns. It just lets us know what order we want to use them in. So let's start off with the darker orange and then the lighter orange, or orangish yellow. And then this one. Okay, so that's not the colors the way we want them to go. So I want the darker. Okay, and then I want this one. And that one. And this one. Okay, I don't want this one at all, because it is no sense in there. Okay, so that one's getting put back. And we'll just use these. That will work. Okay, let's try it on a let's try it over here. And no, you guys, I'm not rushing. I've been thinking about this for a couple days. I didn't want to do flowers an ordinary color like I normally do, but I think with the way that this is turning out, I think I do. I think I want to keep it just kind of not plain, but I just want to keep it simple. There we go. Grant you, this book is not, you shouldn't keep it simple, but what's the old saying? It's my book and I'm the boss of my book. I think for the very first picture in here, I don't want to go crazy on it because I don't want to mess it up. So I think that's where the keep it simple comes in. I'm okay with that. And I didn't want to do pink flowers because I don't know, it just seems like every time you see somebody doing a flower, it's either pink or red or. Although if you look at most of mine are pinks and yellows, so. I do a lot of pinks, yellows, and blues. Oh, I forgot to put some orange in the middle. That's right. I need to touch it up just a little bit anyways. So, that like that. And a little bit more orange because I think the yellow took it away a little. None of the flowers will be the same, so don't count on them all looking like this because every time I do a flower, it's always different. I'll say, "Ooh, I like that," and then I'll go to do it on the next flower, and it just does not turn out the same way. So, all right, it's not looking bad. Not bad. I must have gotten some brown on that petal because something on it. It's driving me crazy. Okay, so we have a little one. So whoever's in here, hi to you and hope your Saturday is going well. And if you're who I think you are, you can come in and say hello. Showed my granddaughter the page that I'm working on. Or no, I'm sorry, the book. I haven't showed her the page yet. And she's like, wow, those look real. Those girls look like they're real. I said, yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing book. I hope the man that does the work for this book has a gallery because he really should be doing other things besides or with coloring books because he's got amazing talent. I need to breathe. So I haven't figured out how I want to do her outfit yet. I think what I'm going to do with the background is I think I'm going to go in with some acrylic paint and paint the black background. And then I think I'm going to do the same thing with this area right in here. Because I want this area and her to stand out. So I think that's how it's going to go. I'm not sure, but I'm almost thinking about doing this like almost like the moon, you know, kind of make it light up a little behind her, you know, kind of. I don't know. You'll see. I got an idea. I just don't know how to explain it. I can see it, but I have a hard time making you guys see it, if you know what I mean. I don't verbalize things very well. Speaking is not my high point. My husband has learned a whole new language since he married me. It's thingamajiggy, whatchamacallit, doohickey. What's that thing called? And you know the funniest thing? Is he actually knows what I'm talking about most of the time. Sometimes he won't. But it takes him a minute and he'll get it. But look, it's amazing. Well, I can talk with anybody, carry on a conversation for the most part. I'm not a very good conversationalist, but I can do it. but I can't explain, like, sometimes how things work, or like I have a hard time sometimes getting my point across the way I want it. Like if I'm reading a book, sometimes I have a hard time explaining it depending on how deep it is. But yeah, I don't convey things very well. And sometimes it frustrates me, so I just most of the time don't do it. Some people think I'm, hi Erica, how are you? How was your Saturday? Mine is going good. I got some household chores done. And then decided I wanted to color. I got dishes done. I got a load of laundry done, and when I say a, that's it. I got one load done. Get some vacuuming done, and just a few little things here and there. Got the living room picked up and dusted. And, I feel like I got a toddler now. Every time I turn around, there's toys and bones and balls laying around. So you can't, like, tennis balls, you guys. And I don't want to leave those laying around, so that way when it gets dark, we're not tripping over them. And when it gets dark, I feel sad for anybody that tries to mess with my house, because when it gets dark, you can't see my dog. You have no idea where he's at or what he's doing. It's kind of funny. All right. See the difference between that flower and that flower? So I tell you, none of them will look the same, you guys. They'll all look different. And I think that's a lot to do with, you press on your pencil different every time you use it. It's hard to keep the exact pressure on every single thing that you color. I bet you 10 to 1 if you put a pressure type mechanism on your pencil, you would be pushing down differently every single time. Whether it be light or whether it be hard. I never ever, well, that's kind of a fib. 99.9% of the time, I never push hard on my pencils. There might be a time or two when I just get so into it that I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. And then I will push a little harder than normal. But if I pay attention, I won't push hard on my pencils at all. You don't need to. Oh, nothing. That's a glove. It's called an artist glove. It's for like when you put your hand down because your skin has oils in it. It's for when you don't want to put your hand down and let it sit there while you're coloring because then the oils get on the paper or they'll smear the pencil or something to that effect. Well, with this glove on, that don't happen. It's just the book's really big, so I don't have it. My hand's always on the picture, so I'm trying to keep my arm off of it, but sometimes I'll just use paper towel for that. But yeah, it's an artist glove. It just keeps it from smearing and putting the oil from your skin down on your page. Oh, Lord, I swear I'm losing my mind today. I can never remember what I was talking about today. I'm having brain fog all day today. Old age, you guys. Old age. The funny part is I will forget what happened yesterday, but I can remember numbers and bills, like, what this bill is or like what this costs in the grocery store. It's kind of weird. But if you say, Kim, remember this, I can guarantee you 5 minutes after you told me to remember it, I forgot it. If you tell me, Kim, remember this number, you can probably come back, as long as I'm paying attention, 10 minutes later, and I still remember the number. Okay, this is perfectly browned. So I am assuming it is one of these berry things. But that's really odd because that's the only one I see. So maybe it's a gem or jewel or something. I think that's what we're going to make it. I think we're going to make it like a jewel. Because, like I said, that's the only one in here. The rest, that's a flower. Flowers. Yeah, I don't see another one. And that's not a leaf. And it's not a petal. Flower petal. So, yeah. I don't know. Oh, so anyways, I was saying, see, it takes me a minute, but I'll remember. I don't know what color I want her outfit yet. I know I did all her jewelry in silver because I just didn't want to do gold. And I think I'm going to do this band necklace thing also silver. And I will probably do I don't know. I might do these in silver and whatever color I do her dress. Possibly. I don't know yet. I think these are like, I don't know, some kind of branch or stick. I'm assuming, since this is kind of like an Asian book, I'm assuming these are almost like a chopstick color, I think. I don't know. I don't know what those are. And these are jewels. And that's part of her dress. Those are flowers. That's the ribbon thing. Okay, so let's do this. Are y'all tired of watching me do yellow yet? We've been on an hour and 15 minutes, and I did the hair and 4 flowers. That's not very fast. But we're not going to go fast on this, are we? Okay. Let's do the necklace. And I'm doing it with a glitter gel pen because I just don't make silver very well in pencil. And I want it to sparkle anyways, so. Oh, and I want to add a little bit of clear glitter kind of to her lips. Okay, we'll do this side. So I've got my eye on some art supplies, but, and I do say but, it's going to be a little while because they're expensive. I want the Pablo pencils to try in this book because I'm not going to just put anything in this book. I'm just not. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, you guys didn't even tell me. What did I do with the pencil that I was using? Let's see. There's a fingertip right there. I missed. and a fingernail. And I did her fingernails with white. I did it with a pink glitter, I think. Oh, and out of this, and my other gel pens. It wasn't these gel pens, it was the other ones. It was my Colorates. Ow. Oh, sorry. The zipper's kind of loud, I bet. I need to turn on the echo cancellation or background noise thingy. I think it was. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I think it was the glitter punch. I think it was. Oh, you guys, I don't remember what color I used. See, you shouldn't put your gel pens away until you're done. I think that was the color. It is now. I should at least write it down when I use them. Okay, and her lips, let's use a clear. Just to brighten them up a little. It's hard to use gel pen on top of pencil though, because the pencil kind of clogs it up. It's like the wax gets inside the pen and doesn't want to. Is that working? Yeah, it's working. There we go. I like a lot of bling. The more glitter, the better. All right, so we got that done. Okay, and there's the, you guys can see the necklace part. So what color do we want these grapes? Do we want them red? Or do we want them blue? I'm thinking we're going to go with blueberry. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with blue. Blue, blue, blue. We're going to try this one. And then maybe this one. And then maybe that one. So let's see what happens when we put it on paper. Okay, we'll do it up here so you can see. That's the dark. This is the medium. And then this is the light. And then if you take the light and you go over all of it, okay. It won't look like that, but it will look nice. Okay, so we're going to use PC 208 and PC 906 and PC 1087. Yeah, I've been eyeballing the Pablo pencils for a long time. I would love to get the Holbeins, and I always said I wouldn't, but no, I didn't always color like this either. So, never say never, you guys. It'll come back and bite you in the butt. So those are my buying goals for the rest of this year. You know, I'm sure I'll have books coming in, but I really want to try to get those pencils. I've heard a lot about the Pablos. They're supposed to be amazing pencils, but you don't know. Okay. This is Indian thorn. Indian. Can you guys write it out? There you go. That's the name of the color. Indian thorn blue. Sometimes the color names just amaze me. So we did it now. Time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock already. I'm gonna get these done and go take my meds. Because if I take them any later, I feel lousy the next day. And I don't want to do that. So we're going to finish up these bottom ones. And then I will come back another time and work on it some more. By then I should figure out what I want the outfit color to be. I'll probably finish up the flowers when I'm gone too. That way y'all don't have to sit through the painstaking, all I'm coloring is yellow type of thing. Okay. Yeah, I only got quiet, sorry. I hate when you're sitting in a quiet room. Nothing's happening, and all of a sudden something will pop. It scares the living crap out of you. Bring this out just a little more. I'm surprised the miniature horse isn't in here messing around. Oh, he can't. I got the door shut, that's right. My husband was watching a movie and I didn't want it to disturb him, so I shut the door. Okay, bring this out a little bit more. And this one I'm going to fill in a little bit more. Alright, you guys. Let's get out the Posca pen here in a second. Just want to get rid of some of these lines. Oh, thank you very much. Hi, Alabama. Thank you. Well, I'm glad they look like blueberries because that's what they're supposed to look like. All right, so let's do Posca pen. And that way it can dry while we're doing other things. No, I don't want to do it there. See, Posca's easy. We can just wipe it right off. Do it here. All right, you guys. That is where we're going to stop for tonight. And I shall see you back here in a couple days. Thank you so much for watching and talking to me. And y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Bye, everybody.